Alright fellas, today I'm going to get out the Losi 5T and the Red Cat Rampage MT. Haven't ran them for a while, just want to stretch your legs, show you how awesome they are, and yeah, you're going to find out. I'm going to start them both up together so you can hear them kind of hum. This will be probably the last ride for the Losi 5T on the 29cc. I'm getting ready to switch it over to a Zenoa. I think it's a 32 OC or something. Still haven't done all that. I was supposed to do it this winter. I just ran out of time, been very busy. But yeah, I'm getting ready to do it, so I kind of wanted to get another little spin in with it on a 29, because the 29 is actually really good on this. Just, you know, I always want more. So let's check it out together. So there's the cat. Got a nice cool little boy's body, butcher. Turned out all right. I know now that I could probably do better, but that's okay. And I got the bump of sounds in the background here. And neighbors have some really stupid dogs and kind of annoying, but you know, we work through it. This is the 5T, my Punish and Enslave Decepticon. Yeah, I really like it. So let me get the tops off of here and get them fired up and let you hear what they sound like. Alright, so here's a Losi. This has a dual exhaust. This is the Red Cat. Nice side pipe. Now just listen to that hum. Yeah, man. Just gonna get a little running video in here. As you can see, she runs really good on 29. Yeah, man. It's always fun getting this thing out, man. It's very snappy, turns corners very well, and it jumps real good. And of course, let's not forget the Rampage. Of the two, this is the one I've done the most work to, as you can tell by the sound. Let's see what she looks like. All right, got my top here. Let's get a little jump in. Now the Losi is faster, even though it's only 29cc. This is 36cc, but it's got terrible gearing in there. You know, it's kind of geared low. and it's hard to find any gears that'll match up to kind of increase the speed. So I got it kind of set up high, you know, for like, you know, doing stuff like a monster truck would do. So you'll notice that the low-C set's pretty low, almost like a truggy, and it's got a wider stance to it. This one's also got some tires that aren't as good as the low-C off-road. So these are kind of like all-terrain. They do pretty good. Just, you know, differences in trucks is all it is, really. And as you can see, this thing runs really good, minus the powder gear stuff that you got to worry about. But I really love this truck, and eventually I'm going to figure out those gears because I know they won't be around forever. So, yeah, man. All right, so even though this is one of my favorite all-time trucks, it doesn't come without its issues. So a little bit of running I did here, I chewed up a couple gears. These are crap gears. They're cheap metal, cast metal, whatever. I am working on a belt driver of this guy here. So I've already switched out the gears. I keep a set on here because I go through them about once every 6 months or whatever. But I still want to get a little bit of running in with it, and then we'll kind of go from there, and I'll kind of show you what I've got going on as far as the belt drive, because I've got a few things done, but you know, I just really haven't had time to get it done. So let me get a fire back up, and I want to get a couple jumps and stuff in real quick. All right, so I just wanted to show you guys some of the good and bad about both of those trucks. Get them out, run them. I played a lot more than what I have on the video here, but it's all redundant. You know, I'm just jumping on the hill, taking it in the yard, went down the street a little bit. But anyway, these trucks are amazing. The low-C 5T is definitely built better. But only because of the gearing on the Red Cat. I definitely wouldn't steer away from the Red Cat. It is something that you can deal with. It is a mild aggravation, but there are people out there that have made belt drives. Let me show you what I've come up with. Well, first off, let me show you what it costs to actually replace the gears in here, and you'll see why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, so that is what I've paid for a set of gears. Now I don't need the whole set. Usually it's just 2 that run out, but it is what it is. Now over here, this is my belt drive that I've been working on. I've tried several different gears and stuff, so I think I'm going to go with something like this. I'm probably going to have to end up getting like a 1-to-1 ratio, but I got the shaft too small on this one here, so I have to drill that out. But I think this is going to work once I get everything on here. Let me get it on here and then I'll put you back on. All right, so that's basically what it's going to look like. Obviously it's cocked and stuff. I got to drill the hole still and set it back. So this is going to sit back a little bit more, and this will sit back a little bit more. But I'm going to have to do something about the shaft. I thought about maybe making a flat spot on there for the holes. Maybe just drilling all the way through. Haven't really decided yet what I'm going to do. I want it to be strong, but I want it to be simple enough to where somebody could do this on their own as well. Because that's kind of what happened before. Somebody made a great belt drive and then they just kind of disappeared. I think the guy that was working on stuff like that, maybe he died or something, I don't really know. I know there's a guy that was working on like brushless setup and everything, and it worked out really good, and the dude ended up passing away. So that's part of the reason, you know, in this hobby here, you just got to kind of do things on your own. Now you'll see here in the middle that there's going to be a lot of slack. My whole plan was to take something, say for example, get one of these gears out here and just kind of show you. All right, now this is not how it was going to go. Okay, so this is not how it's going to go, but it gives you an idea of what my plan is here. So this is just another one of these gears here. Obviously I wouldn't have that there. It has teeth and stuff on it on the outside. I don't want that. I want something flat, probably like a bearing or something is what I'm thinking. But once everything gets all lined up and pushed back, this will be kind of flush with the edge there. And that's kind of my plan. This will act as like an idler, and it'll give a little bit of tension to it. It might not be enough for what I have here, but eventually I'm going to come up with something that's going to work. Probably going to 3D print a couple different things here, try that out. Because if they break, I don't really care. I can just 3D print another one, no big deal, until I get my sizing down. Once I get the sizing down, then I'll have an idea about what I need. And I'm going to take those, this is an idler shaft, and it has this big long block, like a square block that the gears sit in. So I'm going to take and put that there. It's kind of like a stop. And then whatever I put on the outside here, maybe I'll get one of these here and just grind down the gears or something. I don't know. I don't really know exactly what I'm doing, because there is a bearing in here and the shaft would roll free. So maybe I'll do something like that and just kind of cinch it down. I don't know yet. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with that. But I've been working on this for a little bit. It takes forever to get parts in, which is why you haven't seen it yet. I've had a lot of people ask me about it, and I hope you guys understand it just takes a while. I've got, you know, work and everything else to do as well. I know everybody's excited about it. I've had quite a few people ask about the belt drive. It is coming along. I was hoping that a guy that I seen working on one of these on the fifth scale forums, I was hoping that he would actually have his done so I could buy one and then maybe improve upon it or something like that. But he kind of ran into some snags, or maybe he's not doing it anymore or whatever. I'm not sure. So I kind of decided to just go ahead and get going on my own. Had to learn a lot here, bought a lot of these crappy gears, thinking I had the right sizes and stuff. And this was the right shaft size, but it's not the right sizing as far as like what the belt fits on. The belt size that I chose here, the teeth are too close together. Think of it like a mod, I don't know, like 0.5 versus a mod 1.5 or mod 1.0 or something. It's just different gear sizing in there. So basically I've got to take these two here, which I think they're the ones I want to use. I don't know if I want the bigger one over here or over here. It's going to affect the speed, but I'm trying not to lose, you know, low end torque too. So I figured this will be pretty close. Eventually I might do a 1-to-1, something like that, with a small bearing or something there. I don't know. Still coming up with what I want to do. Hopefully I'll get to the testing phase here in a month or two. That's what my plan is anyway, so don't quote me. The other one has a 36cc that I've upgraded, and obviously that's why it has a little more issues. It's got more power going to it, so it tends to play havoc on the gears. But like I said, eventually I'll figure that out. But these trucks are amazing. I wish I could get them all out at one time, just because I really enjoy playing around with them. But it just takes a while to, you know, go through your tune and stuff like that. And what I mean by that is you don't have to do a lot in the tuning. But if it is out of tune, you just got to take your time and run it a little bit and, you know, mess around a little bit with the carburetor. Biggest thing on these here is to keep your filters clean, keep them oiled. You start getting debris like grass and stuff all in there, which I have today. Take and blow it out with an air compressor. You know, just keep that stuff free as much as possible away from the head and stuff, and you won't build up as much heat. And if you do start building up a little bit of heat, just shut it down for a little bit, let it cool off, you know, clean it out, that kind of stuff. It's just like a brushless setup. You know, you get that thing going too hot, you will burn your motor out in that too. Don't ask me why I know that. Done that several times. So it's just like anything else, but it's on a bigger scale. And for me, that's definitely where I like to play, is the bigger scale. I do have smaller stuff. As you can see, I got, you know, a bunch of little ones here, and, you know, I got 18 scale, I got 10 scale. I've got a Nitro drag slash over here that I built. Amazing truck too. I just, you know, I go through phases, and you know, it is what it is. So right now I'm on the 5th scale kick. So yeah, I'm eventually going to get the drive figured out on that. I'm going to upgrade the engine in the low C. So, but yeah, what do you guys think, man? I mean, these trucks are just amazing. I love getting them out and ripping them around, and just anything I do with them, they all have a different way of driving and stuff, and they're just so much fun. Once again, thanks guys. Let me know what you guys think, and I really appreciate everybody watching. Thank you.